I'm Shayla, and I'm going to do a super quick video because I have holed myself up in the bathroom to be away from my kids, and hopefully I can get this video done. I have tried 3 attempts now to get a video in, and I keep getting interrupted. And I get it, because all the snow's on the ground. We've been kind of in the house for this super long time, and I get it. But they've been going out and digging in the snow and things. I don't get it. They just need my attention. Which is interesting. It's part of them and who they are, and part of me forcing me to take care of myself and hold myself up in the bathroom away from them for a few minutes, which is part of self care, right? Self care Sunday and Saturday for me because we've been at home in the house ever since Friday night. I only left a few times. I walked to a coffee shop that's right around the corner, and the kids we went sledding for a minute and came home, and it was super cold. But other than that, we've been here and loving it, right? I love snow days. I love snow days. But so for my self-care Sunday, trying to get my video in super quick. One of the things that I have been doing these last few days for my self-care, or actually these last 2 weeks for my self-care, is running. And I know I've mentioned that before, I'm a runner, but I really needed to shift my mind with the whole using it as self-care, because I was thinking, well, if I can get it into my schedule, then I'll do it. And then, I was having my therapist tell me, no, you need to set times and then, you stick to those times. Okay, this hour for running every day or every other day or whatever. That way you make sure you're getting it in. But I still was like, oh, I'm not going to get it in today, or I'm just not feeling it today, so I'm not going to do it. And I wanted to shift that. So I have now started to try to convince myself that running is part of my shower routine, because that's something that I do every day, right, as self-care. I really do feel that my whole shower routine and the soaps that I use and the everything is part of taking care of myself to make me feel normal, right? And make me feel balanced for the day. So I thought, okay, I run and then shower, right? I run and then shower. So I can't shower unless I run. That's what I'm trying to convince myself. But don't worry, I will still shower even if I don't run in a day. But I'm just trying to get that where I have to run as part of self-care every day. I have to run to make myself feel normal, balanced, and able to handle anything that comes my way, because my body has released all of the toxins that it needs to release, the negative toxins. It's released the energy that it needs to get out. It's released all those things that self-care is most helpful for, right? So our body doesn't hold it all in. So one of the other things that I have been including in my daily routine is trying to read from this book called You Are a Badass Every Day. It's by Jen Sincero, right? It's great. So I try to read a little bit of it, a page or something a day. And about 2-3 days ago, I read this little excerpt that I want to read to you. I'm only going to read part of it. Contrary to popular belief, it's not as important to know exactly what you want to do with your life as it is to know what makes you feel good. We tend to put more importance on logical thinking, on making lists, on having a plan that's all mapped out and reasonable and shipshape. While all of that is good, we sometimes plan our lives without making a priority of letting ourselves be, do, and have the things that bring us joy. Our brains have been in the spotlight for so long, we've lost touch with and learned to mistrust this other, more intuitive side of ourselves. Practice paying close attention to how different people, thoughts, places, ideas, things, the vision of your achieved goals, songs, activities, foods, clothing make you feel, and let the good feelings guide you through your day. Imagine that your brain was removed from your body and all you had to use to make your everyday decisions were your feelings. No logical thinking. I love this, right? There are days that I'm able to do this, where I'm able, like you don't really have a whole lot planned. It's a good day to try to do something like this, where I'm just going to go with what feels good today. but I think this is great because one of the oils I've been using more regularly is the Ylang oil, right? And it's the oil of the inner child, and it helps you reconnect with your child self in pure, simple ways of the heart. It also assists in assessing intuition or heart knowing, right? And another great thing about Ylang is the releasing emotional trauma, which I'm also working on. So um, I have been putting a couple drops of the Ylang in the palm of my hand with some lavender, which is always good. I love the smell of the lavender, so I like to mix it with other oils. But I put both of those, and then I put my lotion on, a pump of lotion, and I just spread it, all over, on my arms, on my stomach, everywhere, over my heart, to help get some of that heart knowing into my body and into my brain, and help me kind of let things be and do. And that's what I've been trying to do these last 2 days since we've had tons and tons and tons of snow. Running kind of didn't sound very appealing. And so I try to listen more to my heart and tell my brain that it's okay if I of course have supplemented it with yoga, some really, really good meditative stretching yoga. And maybe that's what my body ultimately needed was, since I've been running almost every day for the last 2 weeks, maybe my body really needed to stretch out those muscles. And so it's just the natural universe telling me what my body needs. So yeah, part of my self-care is doing a mind shift for my running routine and making it a definite in my day or in my morning. And then also, assessing what the heart wants, not so much what the brain is telling you it needs or it wants, but what does your heart really want? And one of the oils that helps with is the Ylang. Another oil, just real quick, that I have been diffusing in the house with some Siberian fir is the Citrus Bliss. And the Citrus Bliss is the oil of creativity. It inspires creativity, and it also helps you reconnect with that inner child and that natural creative sense. So I've been trying to diffuse some of that with the kids so that we can come up with new ideas and fun things to do in the house besides play video games or watch movies, which is fun, but after a while, we kind of need to disconnect, right? So playing some games and really being fun and playful with each other is also good for the heart and good for your brain and mind and soul. But it's all about doing things good for the heart. That's my self-care Saturday, Sunday. Because I love snow days, and I'm crossing fingers for a snow day tomorrow. But yes, take care of yourself. Thanks for listening and watching. And I made it a whole 8 minutes and 30 seconds without kid interruption.